Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Brian, and welcome back to another episode of our Notre Dame Fighting Irish Dynasty inside of College Football 26. Today, we're going to be hopping right in where we left off last episode, which is when we basically pushed to the playoffs. We made the playoffs, and not only that, but we obviously got a first round bye. Looking at the playoff bracket here, as you can see, we made it to the number 3 seed in the entire nation, beating out teams like Illinois and Duke. And yeah, so that was definitely a pleasant surprise at the end of the last one. I'm sure if you saw that episode, if you didn't already, I'm sorry I spoiled it for you, but make sure to go back and watch that. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this bye week. So we do have a couple job offers, it looks like. We also got early National Signing Day, as well as some couple other staff moves, so we can kind of see what happened around the country if we do want to. So first, you're looking at the job offers. They're all downgrades, obviously, because we're one of the best schools, obviously, in the country. So they would all be considered downgrades. But we have Houston, Syracuse, who we beat, USC, who we also beat, and Wisconsin. So I'm also going to take a brief look here at the other staff moves. Looks like Lincoln Riley actually managed to go to the NFL. Same with Derek Mason and Rhett Lashley. Robert Livingston, defensive coordinator for the Colorado Buffaloes, went to the NFL. Let's see, any other significant ones? Not really. So yeah, really, I guess the main thing was Lincoln Riley went to the NFL. So that's kind of interesting there. But that's probably why they offered us the USC job. If honestly, that makes the most sense. But yeah, now the next thing we're going to look at is the early National Signing Day. So we can see all the recruits that we managed to land. And we can also see their dev traits as well. So I'm going to hop in here first looking at Alex Estandia. The way you do this, by the way, obviously, is you go through to the scouting tab. As if you were to recruit them, and that way you can see their development trait. If I guess your coach has the well, I guess it can be learned early if you have the mind reader ability and that archetype. And because we're Marcus Freeman, I believe we already did, so I think we could probably see them before this. But now it's when everybody can see their recruits. So Estandia, despite being a 4-star recruit, is only normal development, which is honestly not the worst. But ideally, you'd want star or impact or something different, better than normal. Now Marco Toner, oh, that's, wow, was not expecting that. Marco Toner, wide receiver out of Lewistown, Ohio, that we got, is an elite dev trait. That is the best dev trait you can get for one of these recruits. So yeah, Fenko is a star. Kevin Kaufman, an impact. So a true 5-star, well, I guess technically a 5-star. He's listed as a 4-star, but he's a gem. So it's, I think that usually how that works is he's like a star rating above or half star, something like that. There we go, impact. We also got another elite dev trait in Lonnie Cashman, 4-star recruit. Honestly, this kind of makes sense because we are a Power 5 school, and we're one of the most prestigious organizations and programs in the entire country. So more than likely, we're going to get a lot of guys to recruit to us, or to commit to us rather, that are just incredible athletes. Jason Bragg is also an elite. Oh my, that's 3 elites already. We haven't even gone through like half of these recruits yet. Impact, another star dev, impact. George Barrow is an impact. He's not a 5-star, he's a 4-star, but that's okay. Silverman looks like to be a star. Keenan Winters a star. Normal for Antonio Mims. Oh wow, another elite dev. That was that 4 elite devs already? That's crazy. Our puncher's a star dev. That's that we recruited. That's kind of helpful. Haddad is also normal. We got both punters, interestingly enough. So we're gonna have a little bit of a punter battle, or we'll just have 2 guys redshirting. That's basically what's gonna more than likely be the scenario here. Colin Rose, dual threat quarterback, ended up being an impact. We sadly lost Maurice Nestor, who was a normal development, to Ohio State. Can't use him. We got Zach Kitchens, another dual threat athlete. He's actually probably a better quarterback than Rhodes because of his throw power anyways. Speed, let's see. Yeah, speed's even better too. So he might be, I don't know, potentially a starter someday for us if we decide to go that route. Fortunately, Sam Cox ended up committing to USC, could not quite overtake USC. How close were we? I guess they won't really tell us, but he locked us out, obviously, he committed there. So yeah, we're going to remove him from that. He's a star dev, so we missed out on a star dev. And lastly but not least, Tony Yaboa is a star dev. So we got plenty of star devs. We got 4 elite devs. Wow, man, we may or may not have to do another season after this. I mean, of course, if you guys want it or if I want to do it too, we can do that. But we might have to look into doing that if we have so many of these good players. Also, quick look here at where we rank in nationally. We are the 5th ranked recruiting class prior to transfers. So This could obviously change a lot if we get a lot of 5-star transfers or 4-star transfers. Sadly, I don't think we're going to catch Georgia, just because, I mean, we could, but it's very hard to do so. And obviously, all these schools are either in the ACC or SEC or, well, I guess, Big Ten. So they're, those more prestigious conferences, and we're not even in a conference. So, I mean, it's possible, but I wouldn't hold out my hopes for something like that to get even the top recruiting class. I've done it once before, just playing in a different league, but outside of YouTube. But yeah, I haven't managed to do it since. I haven't really played this game a whole lot, honestly, since then. So I guess that's a little bit of a confession there. But yeah, I guess the last thing I'm gonna do more than likely is just to kind of, I don't know, get upgrade the coach, because we have all these upgrade points. So I figured might as well try and upgrade them a little bit. Alrighty, so with that all said and done, let's move on the week and see who we're going to be facing next in these playoffs. So it looks like our next game is going to be against the Nebraska Cornhuskers in the Cotton Bowl. Looking at an updated look here, the playoff bracket looks like Duke won their game pretty handily against Memphis. Ole Miss beat out Penn State barely. It looks like it was a game of the week. Michigan got upset by beaten by Utah. They didn't get upset necessarily. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go in here and let's hop into this game, and I'll quickly change our uniforms to the ones I want, and then I will see you guys when we get in there. All right, here we go. We're in the Cotton Bowl now. I've been here a couple times in my previous playings and all that, or when I played this previously, but this atmosphere feels just as electric. I will say though, this is my first time taking on the Cornhuskers ever in both Madden or College Football 25 and 26, so could be an interesting game as we got a huge hit by number 51 to start things off. So it looks like here we're going to be starting on defense, and this defense has been pretty well played or trained throughout the season, as 21 is going to get almost nothing to start the game. Drake Bowen with the towel. And there's 2nd and 8 here for Nebraska. Raiola going to go to pass and going to stop the tight end for a second, but he's going to somehow push his way forward for the first. I did remember that, obviously, I mentioned a second ago, but we're facing Dylan Raiola, the guy that looks suspiciously like Patrick Mahomes, or at least he tries to. Pretty sure by the time this video's up, he's also transferred somewhere as well. I just probably can't remember off the top of my head, and we're absolutely getting killed by this team so far. I'm not sure what's happening. Got to admit, too, this is my first time playing this game in a little while, so haven't really been doing a whole lot. It's this running back just keeps exposing us. I don't know what's going on. All right, come on, defense. You guys have done a way too good up to this point to even not try and... Okay, we really got to figure out this Emmett Johnson, man. He's just killing us on the ground here. I'm going to try and call a play. I think that's going to disrupt Raiola a little bit, and it will, because he didn't get it out in time. Huge loss off a safety blitz. I was so tempted to call him Xavier Watts, and that's not Xavier Watts. He's in the NFL around. So that is Devonta Smith that just made that pass. Not to be confused with the Eagle, and I've already said that multiple times, and we just gave up a touchdown. Well, now let's just get on the field and do what we do best. And I see someone familiar in the backfield. Jeremiah Love is back from injury, as he's gonna stay in bounds. Oh, he could have gotten around there, potentially been gone. That would have been definitely something if we were able to pull that off, but obviously we weren't able to. So again, gotta be better with these plays here. Get it to B. Come on. Good job, Great House. Just need you to keep going next time. 3rd down and just a few feet. It seems doable. And again, I don't know how doable it'll be. Nice play on Great House again. Can't quite shake off a tackle, but still 1st down. I'm actually going to audible Great House on a streak just to see if he actually fools the receiver or not, and he's not going to. And unfortunately, Riley Leonard, or CJ Carr rather, is not that fast. Obviously, Riley Leonard was 13 last year, and whoa, that was a rocket pass. Jeremiah Love in the open field. Oh, he makes the man miss, and he's gonna get into the end zone. First play back from injury. You couldn't have started it off better. So right after Nebraska scores on us on a very, well, just incredible drive, we managed to bounce back as well. And 13, the guy who scored on us is going to try and return it. Doesn't get much, though. All right, defense. Let's send Raiola and the Cornhuskers back to Nebraska, if you know what I'm saying. Raiola again over the middle. He's going to catch it. Going to be stopped inches short. All right, looking like an open set here. Single back. Going to fake the handoff. Raiola's got plenty of space, and he doesn't hold on to it. Could have sworn I saw the guy hold on to it, but I guess I was wrong there. Gonna do an I formation, but he's gonna do a sneak, and he does get it. Bo needs you to do something here. Oh, and the running. Oh, but the running. How did he not lose more yards? I don't know. Another sneak. Yep. And he got it first. All right, come on out to the flat. And that's a good stop, Drake Bowen. There we go. All right, come on, boys. We need something here. Looking. I'm going to... Who am I controlling here? This game is sometimes just weird. All right, guys. We need to keep watch of 21. 21 seems to be our kryptonite, if you know what I'm saying. And that could be... Oh, it could have been an interception. Come on, Smith. On defensive line. That's actually good blocking. I don't know what is happening. Not saying we were going to actually blow out this team, but we've kind of had an easy schedule, I will admit. So I guess I was kind of hoping for something similar. Honestly, holding them to 3 wouldn't be that bad, if I'm being honest. 3rd down and 5. Spin. And nowhere to go. He's sacked. And that should force the field goal. And now we just have to hope that we can get around to block it. Or he misses it. And he makes it in, but barely. And then a return by Jabron Payne. Gonna only get up to about barely the 20. Another thing I will mention here is I am on a bit of a time crunch as I'm recording this. So got somewhere to be in a few minutes, so we're going to try and get this game out here as Paulie makes an incredible grab and double coverage. All right, here goes our PO play. Throw it out to Greathouse, and that's going to end the first quarter. All right, 2nd down and 1. What are we going to do? I think we're going to instead try and move the rock a little bit if we can, because we have the best running back in the country, for gosh sake. And there we go. He keeps going, but does get a first. All right, we got a couple of routes here that I like. I know all you were probably screaming at the screen right now saying you had 2 wide open. I know. All right, another handoff. Jeremiah Love up the middle. This quick slant. Carr can't get out. I got so many people open, and I didn't throw it to the guy who's sitting there wide open. Although I like the aggression, coach. I really do. Although looking here, we're going to try and go for it, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I guess we'll try it. Get the first, get the first, get the first. There we go. All right, I know I haven't really ran any of these games with running clock, but we're going to now turn on the running clock, essentially. And that was the wrong direction to go. Wow. But yeah, so forgive me if I start calling plays I'm familiar with, or plays that, I know will give me easy yardage. But I like this play. We got the yards back and then some. Not necessarily a good thing if you're asking me. Going to throw it across, and that's going to be just short of a first. I think we can go over. Coach is saying we should go for it. No, it looks like... Nebraska's going to call timeout. Nebraska call their bluff on that, so we're going to try for a field goal. This is not going to be a gimme because, it's not the NFL. And, oh, please don't. Get in there. Oh, just barely got in there. I forgot there's no wind because we're indoors, so that could have been terrible. Also, why did it look like Matt Rule was on our sideline when it should have been Marcus Freeman? I don't know. Game's buggy sometimes. Oh, a direct snap to the running back. That's something you don't see every day. So I just realized too, Nebraska's not going to be using run clock because it's only something I can control. So that's kind of unfortunate. And this tight end, I swear, is like the next Gronk. All right, come on, Raiola, make a mistake. Can't go anywhere, can you? Can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere. That was all me. Wow, I'm so hyped right now. That was an incredible. You saw it, obviously, too. I just faked him out and then sacked him with the same dude. It was incredible. And just like that, we have the chance now to go up before the half because of that huge stop we got. All right, here we go. Nice pitch. Best running back in the game. No holding, please. Jeremiah, go, 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 go. No one's going to catch you. You're too good. And he's going to do a little celebration, too. I didn't necessarily mean to do that, but touchdown. And Love puts us on top nearly at the 2-minute warning. This game is all of a sudden turned around. All right, Nebraska coming out for another drive here. Raiola to the side, and he gets it complete, but not only for a gain of 1. Last play before the 2-minute warning here. Raiola throws to the tight end again, and they're going to be stopped short. Raiola again throws outside, gets out of bounds. Interesting formation here. Outside quick, and he won't go down. He finally does go down, and he's injured, unfortunately, as well in the process. Why did you not follow him, 34? Hey. And knocked away, incomplete. Wow, I'm sorry. I was a little distracted because I'm like, why did he not follow him? That was really weird. All right, 3rd and 4 again, 3rd and short. They've been pretty good about getting us, and they do it again. Huge hit. All right, here we go. Again, and catches it in triple coverage. This tight end is insane. 1st and 10 here. Raiola being chased, and he's down again. Bringing the good pressure. That's what we're known for. Again, sideline and out of bounds. So I guess he was not out of bounds, and the clock continues to run. And that's good. No hit. Was worried I was going to hit the quarterback on accident. We force a punt. All right, first play after half. And that was not necessarily the greatest run. He's had much better today. Gotta be pretty careful because we're not out of the woods quite yet here. Gonna try something. I might see it here. And I did see it, but unfortunately. And we're gonna be sacked. I thought Carr had enough speed, but he really doesn't. So unfortunately, we are going to be punting for the first time today. Lovely. And he's going to fair catch it, so I can't hit him even if I wanted to. All right, now we need to rely on our defense. It's been actually not too terrible, all things considered. Ideally, wanting to win this game is going to take a lot more than what we've been doing, but hey, we hold them to nothing, and then we force 3 and outs. We could be good. That's all we basically need. All right, Raiola, what you got? What you got next? A nice out, and unfortunately, we're going to have a Notre Dame Irishman down. Jalen Sneed. That is not good. Honestly, any of our defense gets hurt, we're kind of an under potential whelming here and there. Oh, he took too long to throw, and Devonta Smith with another safety blitz. Alrighty, and after a decent return on the punt, we have it on our own 37-yard line. Gonna try again here to throw. Carr is gonna run around the corner because the D end is too slow. We're not gonna quite get the first, but I'll take it. Gonna try the short pass again. And it will work this time to Pauling. Gosh, I love running this play here. Tight end attack. Not going to go anywhere though. And I gotta get that away. We gotta. That's a huge loss of 16. Feel the need to kind of be bailed out by one of these receivers, but I don't think it's going to happen, at least not right away. So here goes Raridon, the tight end. Gets only about 4 of those out. We need a huge play right here, right now. All right, here we go. Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck. Oh. Love would get open if he wasn't stuck. Usually not one to complain when stuff happens like that, but in this case, in a big game like this, we kind of don't need that. We kind of can't have that happen, if I'm being honest. All right, another play by the running back, and he's going absolutely nowhere. I also just realized, too, that I forgot to turn on Chew Clock again when we were on offense, so I'll make sure to do that the next time we get the ball, which hopefully will be very shortly here. And Raiola throws outside, and... he got a first again. You know, an interception would be really huge right about now, if I'm being honest. Oh, come on. He pushed him out of bounds. I don't know how he just lose the ball from that either. That was a huge hit. All right, watch 15, watch 21, watch 13. Basically watch their entire offense. That was an excellent pancake if I've ever seen it, honestly. Obviously, it sucks because it's against us, but you can't really disagree with that. All right, defense, I need something from you. Oh, come on, that tight end again. Again, it really sucks here because I'm really on a time crunch to get this video done. And unfortunately, because I chose to retort it at the last second, and he doesn't hold on to it. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, like I said, I kind of need this game to get done, like, very, very soon here. And running game is going to go absolutely nowhere. Oh, he shook it off. But we're all there in the backfield. He's going nowhere. All right, now we got a long field goal attempt again. Their 3rd of the game, I believe, as well. He's been very close with his other ones. And he's going to hit it again as well. So they're only down by 1 now. It out to Raridon. Good play. Almost gets the first. Give it to the Rock. Oh, there's another good pancake. This time on our team. And Love refuses to go down. FYI, I think I see a good play on the far side here that I like to try maybe. If not, it's going to be underneath the Great House. And it'll be underneath the Great House. Please catch that. Oh, just not quite short of a first. Now that'll be the end of the 3rd as well. We are going into the 4th. All right, just 6 minutes left to go and potentially allowing us to move on to the next round of the college football playoffs. Oh, and there it looks like Nebraska's going to press too. That might have been a bad mistake. It was a bad mistake because Malachi Fields is going to be wide open. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Can't deny that was probably the worst thing they could have probably done was press on one of our 2 wide receivers on the outside, because we've seen it before time and time again. We've seen them just get past their guy and And nobody in front of him. It's been, I don't know how Nebraska didn't think of that. All right, but now here's the problem. We're going to be running with a normal clock here as long as Nebraska has the ball. So hopefully we can get it back right away. Doesn't appear that's going to be the case. All right, again here, handoff, 21. Going to be stuffed. That's 3rd and 3. Oh no, Terrori's hurt. That could really be impactful for us, especially if it's a serious injury. Come on, boys. Interception or something. You give this game back to us, and I promise we can go home early. Raiola. Oh, how did he not knock that away? 4th and 2. Fortunately for us, they're going to be punting it away, which means we're going to be able to run a lot of this clock off with just a couple of plays. Obviously not scoring. I'm going to try my best to not score if we get open for that. But don't get me wrong, I'm not going to try and like take away greatness or anything like that. All right, first run here. Goes for a few yards. Perfect. Just keep it in bounds. Keep it close yard gains here. All we basically need to do is run this clock out. Second play is another run. And he gets down to the 44. Down to 3.5 left to go in the game. They think we're going to go deep. I would very easily like to audible, but I am not going to audible in this case. I'm just going to toss it out to the running back, who's not going to get anywhere. Oh my goodness, that could be bad. So they want us to punt it, so I'm actually going to try and punt it really just weirdly for them. That has backspin on it. It does, unless they get there. Oh, it does, and it actually was at the 13, so that was going to be a good punt either way. Got 3 minutes left to go here. Raiola getting chased. Oh, but he just gets it out to 13. Who gets walloped at the 26? All right, come on, defense. I got places to be here, so I'm going to be honest. You guys kind of have to hurry this up. Let us move on to the next round, please. It's going to be the semifinals. Nebraska does need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion successful to at least tie the game, so the chances of that happening are very slim. What are we doing, guys? That was almost an easy interception. I mean, it wasn't necessarily going to be an interception. I was just hoping it was going to be an interception. All right, here we go. Raiola throws. Huge hit. These guys just do not fumble the ball, do they? Someone needs to step up, and I need someone to do it right now. Raiola. 50 blitz coming. Well, I guess I called zones. I really did. That was kind of on me. Oh, man. Like, I know they have all 3 timeouts, but we essentially get a turnover here from them, and this is basically the end of the game. Or we could just let them score. That would be the other thing, too, and not let them get the 2-point conversion. But I don't want to do that. That's no fun. Come on, defense. Step up like only you know how. I just need a fumble or something, guys. Hey, Dawson, you're gonna watch Raiola like a hawk. And that is not gonna work, because apparently we can't do that around here, I guess. Got the tight end here. I'm gonna watch 87. 87 seems to be his favorite target. Oh, I called it! I called it, and you guys didn't do anything. Oh man, that's gonna be the game for them if they don't get this. It's over. Come on, guys. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's step it up. Who's he gonna go with? Who's he gonna go with? The running back? Outside, wide open. And just like that, we let him come back. Momentum shifted a little bit. Not too much for us to handle, though. I really don't want to go. Oh, I should really turn off the 2 clock. I'm gonna turn off the 2 clock after this, but oh my goodness. All right, not that this is gonna help us or anything like that, but we could potentially be staring at, I don't know what, but I didn't even mean to hike that, honestly. That was my fault. Run it. Ref, get out of my way. Slide. Timeout. Oh, that was a huge play from CJ Carr. Just need a couple more plays. That's all we need. There we go. Looking. Give it to Love. Give it to Love. Make him juke. Make him miss. We are at the 37. Do we take the field goal now? I think we try and get a little bit further up. Actually, I see a nice little play here. I'm going to move the tight end outside. I think I see something here. This could be interesting. Got him. I got him. Malachi Fields. I got him. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. Oh, that's so upsetting. All right, last thing we're going to do. Try and get as much yards as we can, and then just kick it. That's all I'm going to do at this point. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, baby. As much yards as we can. Run it down. Timeout. We're kicking a field goal. I'm not even wasting this time. We're kicking a field goal to send us to the next round. Come on. They're going to call... Yep, they're going to ice us. That's fair. I really can't afford to go to overtime in this either, so this is going to have to end right here, right now. All right, to send us to the semifinals. Oh, it's OT. I got it. That's money. And he got it! That's basically a walk-off. Oh my god, I'm literally shaking right now. I'm so hyped. Come on. Just tackle him. That's all we gotta do. Just tackle him. And just like that, we're moving on to the semifinals. Oh, that was too close for comfort, and I'm obviously in a rush because I gotta get somewhere now, but wow, what a game. GG's, Nebraska and Dylan Raiola. Too much for our clutch kicker, apparently. Alright, and with that said, I'm going to end out this video here because I got to get going to something here. So hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, make sure to do all the things that you always do. Feel free to, leave a like if you want to, share this video with people you think would enjoy it. But with that all said, that's going to be it for me for right now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to stay safe, be kind, and yeah, I'll see you later. Peace.